Alright, so hopefully this here is going live and you can see it. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So if you can see any of this stuff, then I'm going to put my my chat box up there and see how that works. So what I'm doing right now, for those that that don't know, is I am going to try and work this here and to see if I actually did go live. So if you are seeing me live right now, because I'm gonna hit on this and hey there, Chris, welcome. So it is working. We got that much. We got that much for sure. So apparently I have to sign in the chat, which is something neat to do. All right, Merry Christmas. Can you guys see me and hear me okay? All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a live stream, my very first one from Streamlabs. So what does that mean exactly? So I just attached all the stuff here, and I want to see if it actually works. So whereas I can't see if everything works, you guys can. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my iPad and see what's showing up here. I remember when I said before that I was going to try and add the donation button rather than like the super chat aspect for my videos. So that is what I'm trying to see right now if I'm getting to work. Works, you guys can. So let me turn this down so you don't hear me. So what I need to find out is, hey there guys, is if I actually do have the donation button showing up on my video. And that is kind of the thing right now. My better half is actually watching tonight, or she's supposed to be watching tonight, to let me know if anything shows up. So what I did, yeah, that's YouTube. All right. So what I'm trying right now to see, and you guys can let me know, it appears on your side? All right, so the Wolf VHS said that the donation button is appearing on them. So is it the regular super chat donation button that you're seeing, or is it the other donation button? Because I'm not quite sure how it works here. So let me just, actually going to try and add a source just to see. So let's see if I can do this now. So let's put all right. Watch the fan for the first time today? Excellent. So I'm not sure if you guys can see me or see the chat. Is the chat coming up on the screen for you? Because it isn't quite yet for me. So, needless to say, I am working through this right now. Okay, so the StreamYard links work. All right. So I'm hoping that everything's showing up okay on here. I, for one, can't see the messages as they're popping up. Apparently, when somebody joins in, or like when somebody gives a donation, it's going to pop up on the screen. So cool for that. This is not my normal thing, just so you know. Right now, basically what I'm doing is I am trying to see if this here is going to work for me. And it is brand new. I tried doing $1 donation to myself. It didn't work because it's my own PayPal account. This is frustrating. Okay, so I'm trying to get this done. I had planned a video tonight. This is not exactly how I planned it though. So one, let's how can you guys hear me okay? That's the first thing. Have a great night, Josephine. That's unfortunately, Warlock, I have no idea to know that it works fine. And I am not a person that is super like accessible with this technology. All right, so this is probably gonna be the shortest stream that I've ever done, because I can't figure out if this is working. All right, so the hearing's okay. You can see that there. There should have been a ticker coming in, by the way, when people come in. So that, unfortunately, that part of it doesn't look to be working. Yeah, it's working. So okay, so right down, I can just see it right. It's so small, but let's make that bigger. So let's do it in here, but let's make it a little bigger. So if I hit on somebody's like message, for instance, wonder if I can do it. No, apparently what I'm supposed to be able to do is, let's refresh the chat, and I'm supposed to be able to send your messages over here, like be able to see it. No ticker, that's what I thought. This is my first time doing OBS, and I am so unsure. Yeah, this chat screen is really small. That's what I'm trying to figure out as well, to actually to make that bigger. The ticker's not working, which I am not sure about why. Neither is the viewer count, actually. So there's all these buttons that I'm trying to learn. By the way, congratulations, Craig, on actually finally checking out those Argento films. So if I lock it in like this, do I need to keep it unlocked or lock it? I definitely need to figure out how to work this here. Hey there, Kubrick. I am desperately trying to figure this out, Kubrick. So I'm supposed to have a stream label on here, which I'm not seeing working out. So apparently, what I'm trying to do is not totally working for me, and I do apologize for if I seem a little bit out of sorts. So it's hidden under the normal messaging. Aha! So that's what's going on right now. Well, Kubrick, I am working on Streamlabs for the very first time, And what I'm trying to do is to figure out how to get this to work. Make my video streaming screen smaller. Ooh, that's probably a really good idea. So let's do that. Aha! Now we can see there's 16 people in here. Now let's see if the... There we go. That was a... Well, my hair's all messed up. But that was a genius idea. So you guys can see me here now, right? You guys can see me okay now? So let's make the box bigger, for one. I'm going to refresh the chat, and I want somebody to say something to chat so that I can see if the stuff is going to be coming up on the screen right there on my side. You can't see this, can you? All right, there we go, Jason. So now I can see the comments popping up on the screen. Now, is it a black box? It is kind of a blacky box thing for you guys too. Welcome, Twisted Cinema. And thank you so much, by the way. So the ticker just came up. So so I think that what it means is when I get a donation, it'll pop up here on there. So first off, thank you, Twisted Cinema. Oh, my better half is here, and she's so she can. You turn that down a bit, though.
What?
Can you hear? Can you everything working okay?
Yeah.
So
Hi.
I'm live, and this is the person that you don't see in videos normally, unless you're on our Patreon, and she hasn't been on in a while. So if you're one of my Crimson Cult members, you can bug her to come on again right now. Well, not right now, but when she wants to come on. So she was actually in bed, and we were trying to work this out. So I think so far it's working, which means that, hey, Eddie says hello, Twisted Cinema says hello, which is actually our first actual donation from the new one.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Okay.
It worked out okay?
You didn't notice. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Twisted Cinema. I was kind of like, we're banging our head. We've been at this, by the way, for around 3.5 hours before this started. I actually had to do like a whole bunch of things in order to get it to work. And now, what do you think of the screen so far?
This is what it looks like.
Okay, so now I can see what it looks like. So yeah, that's what it looks like for me there. But I just wanted to make sure that they could see things here as well. I'm trying to put new things in here. Eventually, guys, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to mess around with this a bit. Not tonight. Tonight we're just going to chat. But
well, I'll leave you to that. Okay. Hi and bye, everyone.
So, and that is my better half, who you rarely see on here. It is not in Canadian Moose dollars. I think it gets transferred over to Canadian Moose dollars after. Wherever you donate from, that comes in your. I think it comes in your whatever yours is. So if it's like, so say for instance, if there's a $5 donation, and it comes out to 3 something in Canadian dollars, then whatever in American dollars, and however it's done, it'll come out that way. I'm still figuring it out, so I don't know. I better have reminds me of Carol Kane, really. Hopefully the younger Carol Kane. It'd be cool if I add a background. I'm working on it at 4K, so I don't know how to do the background portion of this. So if anybody here knows how to work this, I would greatly appreciate it. So right now, I want to see, how do I add backgrounds onto this? So there's all these sources, right? And there's this thing here, the source properties, but I'm looking anywhere that can show like a background or anything like that. So Maybe an image. Let's try that. So I'm going to try something here, see if this works. So I'm going to browse on my desktop. I'm just going to try this. This may not work. Okay, sure, let's try that. I don't know. All right, and if this works, we'll see. So apparently I got to make my screen smaller. All right, so that is supposed to be adding an image, but I want to add a background. So is there a way to make that into a background? Thank you, Jason. And I definitely do try to put in the work here when it comes to this. Yeah, it's coming off more of the split screen, but that's my fault. I would reach out to Michael. Michael does this a lot, but Michael's usually pretty busy. So I for right now I'm going to take this out. We'll take it the source. So I'll just go over to the find the right source. Let's remove that one. So remove the image for now. Green. I need a green screen actually for that. But what I can do is I can actually eventually is put a little like kind of a background here, because that can be done. It's just no doing it ahead of time. So just watch me as I Google this. So what we're doing this, let's talk about like the stuff on here. Let's talk about movies, whatever. Just start talking, because I did not know this was going to actually work tonight. I did not know this was going to go live. I planned a video earlier on. I made 2 videos on my Patreon account. If you haven't seen those today, I did 2 new scorecards. Some people had differing opinions on my scoring, and I actually really like that when people like give their own, like, what their own score is. So I gotta say thanks for that. This is so not even English or any language. So I'm trying to casually look stuff up as I chat with you guys. So I'm trying to find out how to change the background without actually so what I think I would need to do is I would have had to put in the Hidden is such a good movie. I just love that film. Did you ever watch the sequel? Because there is a sequel. There's one called Hidden too. It took me a long time to actually find it. So I'm just going to put this back here for now, so we can see your stuff. Twisted Cinema got his name right on the ticker. So congratulations, Twisted Cinema, being the first person to do that. So what we know we got so far is we're able to get we got the screen, we got your messages showing up on the screen here, and as far as I can see, it looks like everything is everything's working. So all right. The Hidden is kind of like, it's a mixture between like it definitely kind of goes into different genres. You got like a sci-fi, kind of noir, and it is so what you didn't watch part 2, you're probably better off, because The Hidden Part 2 is not as good as the first one. The first one's a classic. The first one's one that you that you kind of love, and then the second one is like, oh yeah, that happened as well. It's kind of like, if you like I don't know. That's my spouse. That's my better half. I'm not quite sure if she's still on there right now, actually. If she's still watching the feed or not. Thank you, Rejects Films. I was just watching one of your videos, by the way, earlier on today. If this is the Rejects Films that I'm thinking of, because I think you did the whole like the Severn thing. And don't you use Streamlabs? Because I'm pretty sure that I want to make sure it's you that use this as well. Kimberly Ashcroft, thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the Call to Cinema. And she did that 12 hours ago, but I'm guessing she's not here right now. But it shows up my screen still. Sadly, I am. Oh, that is so nice. I knew that was you. I may have to pick your brain a bit later, sometime in the future, if you're not too busy, Reject. Because I'm new into this whole Streamlab things, and I'm trying to get it all figured out. You did a really good video on the Black Friday sale, where it was you and, hopefully I got this right, it was you and your buddy, right? And you were getting stuff from like Vinegar Syndrome and Severin, and you did the whole like switching from yeah, you had to use StreamYard for them, didn't you? I've also got to figure out how to figure it. I got StreamYard. I can figure out. I can do that. I just got to figure out the for StreamYard, like getting the what's the word I'm looking for? Can you use the donation button on StreamYard, Reject? Because the biggest thing for me, and it is a big thing for my channel, especially right now at this time of year, is that when I do the thing through YouTube, I should wrench my better half. I really should, actually. But the thing is that if I did that, she would feel obligated to come on. No, she wouldn't. She would still not come on when I don't want her to. When she doesn't want to. All right, I did. Hind, you're wrenched. So that means you're a moderator. So if anybody gets like if anybody gets rowdy, you're like a bouncer. So I got a few wrenchers on here. I was on Flips recently. Me and Brian did one on Flip's channel. It was really good. I linked the PayPal in the description. Do I need to do that for StreamYards as well? Reject, because I've done that for here. I didn't know you could do that for StreamYard, but if I can do it for StreamYard, I'll definitely do that too. Now see, that's what I'm using now, StreamYard, which by the way does, I guess, still look a little stiff, but that's that's like the error between the user and the keyboard, not Streamlabs programming. It's me. It's all me. This is a weird video for me. Yeah, that's what the wrench means. So basically, if somebody's been there long enough, and every once in a while I need like somebody to wrench, then because my better half doesn't normally watch these videos. The Mystery of the Wax Museum. That's an excellent film. Are we talking about the original Mystery of the Wax Museum with Lon Latwell? Because that is a really great film. Normally, like there's the Vincent Price, Wax Museum one, and everybody watches that. And it's great. It's a great 3D film. I love Vincent Price. I'm going to try that actually on StreamYard as well. Thank you, Reject, because I had no idea. And by the way, that video is fantastic. I watched it like twice. I'm reliving. Now, here's the thing, guys. I Jones a bit for... This is weird. I miss the Black Friday sales now. Like, it's like we're almost in January, but I kind of miss that feeling that you got during Black Friday, and like you're bringing up the sites and wondering what everybody else was getting and all that type of stuff. So Reject did a really good video, and like seeing other people do videos too on their Black Friday like sales, and like they went live during Black Friday. Hey there, Nathan. Welcome, man. Nathan did a great video, by the way, on a movie book haul. That's really good. So, I kind of really want to relive the glory days of the whole Black Friday sale. So I kind of go back from that. Oh yeah, that's what I did for this one here. Well, it goes to my better half, so I'll never see that. No. Does Indicator replace the booklets to the limited editions? I, did you have an issue with them? I would contact them because they're pretty good with that. I haven't seen them ever like have any issues when it comes to to an Indicator. The most recent sale that I've seen is there's one on right now actually. I was looking at it earlier on today and I'm trying to remember what the heck it was. Hey rejects, I will be full screen next time. I'll figure it out, and I'm actually going to be doing a special video soon. The back page, yeah, definitely contact them. They're really good with stuff like that. See, I feel like I'm wearing a hat. Like I don't have a lot of hair, but it is more messy than it normally is. But don't worry, once I figure this out, we'll be so. Oh yeah, an update on my Severin and my vinegar syndrome stuff. I always do this on a video. So where are they at right now? Where are they located? So on the 28th, my Severin stuff was processed in Mississauga, and on the 29th, my vinegar syndrome stuff was processed in New Brunswick. So looking really good to get them on the between the 4th or the 5th. And if that happens, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an unboxing here. I think I can't confirm it. One archive sale again. Ah, Christine. Unfortunately, I can't do that one. I'm in Canada. Unobstructed View have a few things going on. They always do normally have something going on. But there was something I was looking at today, and I can't remember what the site was. Was it 101 Films? No, it was 101. No, 101 Films does have a sale going on right now, though. If you like Canucksploitation, here's a bit of a heads up. If you get the 101 Films Black Label edition of Rabid, which is the standard edition right now, and then you get their new, like the new Soska Sisters Rabid from 101 Films, which is really cheap, by the way. Then together, hey there, CK, welcome, man. Then what you so as you can see, there's two different ways that it's done here. So when you see when somebody hits on the super chat one, it comes in through that way there. But when you hit on the donation button, it comes in through your name goes on the bottom of the screen. Oh, anyway, so basically. I totally forgot what I was saying. So this is what I need my hint. If you're watching this and I stop in the middle of like when I'm saying something, put me back on track. You do this in real life. Do this on YouTube. And oh yeah, so the 101 Films with the Rabid. If you get the two editions of Rabid, the David Cronenberg edition, and you get the Soska Sisters edition, between the both of them. Then you'll actually be able to get like a brand new Canucksploitation documentary, which is really, really cool. And I kind of enjoy that. So would you prefer this to be like for the screen to be wider out so that you can get so that the box is not so small? Do you not see? I can see the chat anyway. Like it pops up on my screen on the side right here. You gotta love the praying mantis. It is horrible, but it perfectly encapsulates like Argento's Dracula. Because you got this neon green praying mantis, which is so gaudy, and Argento's 3D Dracula, that's exactly what it is. It's super gaudy. So let's make the screen a bit bigger. You guys have been asking for it. How's that? Feel better? Okay. 101 Film Store. Thank you, Warlock, for the link. So yeah, definitely check out the 101 Film Store. They have some really great stuff on there right now. Because I got the chat up there and I don't need to see what's on my screen. I've made the screen bigger, like the picture. So hopefully you guys are seeing that. Yeah, I heard that. I haven't set up that one yet, but I'm definitely going to do that in the near future. So let's go to 1-1 films. The good thing about doing it on this is, yikes, I'll have to first. Let's go to settings here and let's lower the brightness on this here so I can actually show you guys the screen. All right, so we're going to lower the brightness on this one, and I'm going to go to 101 films, and I am going to show you guys what I mean. So I've been looking at 101 films for a while. I really do like them. Yes, but you have to embrace the stupidness of it. Not even joking, man. For those films, you can't go in expecting like a criterion. It's not gonna. You're not gonna get that. All right, so I'm already subscribed to their list. So this is the 101 Films page right there. Got to get this working all right. So right now they've got a sale going on, and that's a pretty good sale. So let's look into it. I like looking into sales with you guys. Hopefully I can intrigue you into getting something from 101 Films. And Warlock's right. It's on until the 17th. Warlock, one of these times, if you're not shy or something, I'm going to get you into one of these here when I'm StreamYarding. Rather watch a news film. Sometimes, Kubrick, sometimes you just got to watch a film that's not as that you know, it doesn't always have to be classic. Yeah, the black labels are the best releases. So they got the black labels, the red labels, and the cult collection. That's kind of their big stuff. So to give you an idea, let's go to the black labels. So their most recent black label coming out is Tammy the T-Rex, by the way. Yes, they actually did that. But let's say, for instance, you don't have the Grifter. So let's get this. I want to get the pictures up here. Come on, can you just... All right. So here we go. That's the Grifters. Right there. Classic film. Hey, Ari, welcome, man. And thank you so much. Now, there is a... So basically the way this works is it'll come in a kind of a slip box. And they have like limited edition booklets with them. There'll be like usually like big documentaries. K-Dog, from what I heard, the Vinegar Syndrome site is opening on January the 6th. That's so. I'll hopefully have my stuff before. You just have the snorkel and Never Take Sweets from a Stranger. Aren't they great? It's disturbing. Yes, I know Never Take Sweets from a Stranger is disturbing, but isn't it amazing at the same time? I really love working with Heath there. Heath is fantastic. I'll definitely be doing something with him again in the future. We actually talked about it, but he's so busy, and we chat, but not as much as we'd like to. Yeah, definitely Wednesday. That's the thing, right? So I'm actually very excited for the site to come back up again. All right, so let's go over the sales stuff. We'll do this really quickly. I always do this. This will give you an idea of the type of stuff that's on sale and the prices for 101 Films. Action USA. Oh, K-Dog, man, you got to get Action USA. I don't have my Vinegar Syndrome stuff yet. It's coming probably around the day before, a day or two before their site opens up, which is going to be super cool. New Rabbit Edition is on sale for £5. Yes, and I really want that. And it's got CM Punk in it too. And I think it's got, correct me if I'm wrong, but does it not also have his charming spouse as well? Because really love her. So we got Nightmares on here, which again was a Scream Factory release. FX the complete collection. So basically, when you're looking at like price ranges, a lot of the sale price ones are usually between £6 to £8, £10 for some. But Nightmares, for instance, is running for £6. They have Into the Night, the Jeff Goldblum film, running at £6. Black Christmas. They got a really cool version of Black Christmas, which I will show you on the screen. I love this cover. I need to get this Black Christmas, by the way. Look at this cover. Look how sexy this cover is. Silent Madness, I recommend. Martial Law, yes, for sure, man. See so many people. I know. Isn't it get depressing after a while when you see so many people posting and you're like, well, I just want to show my stuff. Hey there, Dustin. Welcome, man. I have a new format. This is my Streamlabs format. As you guys saw me show my Stone Cold one before. But for instance, they got like a really cool red label edition of Exterminator 2, which Screen Factory put out. Except theirs has a double-sided artwork poster in it. So that's always cool. This is there, of course, that's the classic Exterminator 2 art. Bloody hell, I gotta figure this. Yeah. So this, by the way, is the cover for 101 Films edition. Yeah, Dustin, 101 Films is having a sale right now. And their stuff is actually fairly cheap. That edition of Exterminator 2, for instance, which has an interview with the director, also has comes with a double-sided poster, and that's only £6. You get stuff like Truck Turner, which is a really good Isaac Hayes film, underrated blaxploitation film, for £6. 2-minute warnings on there for £6, and I think that's one of the red labels as well. Interview with the director, yeah, like Truck Turner, for instance, which is also really cool. You can see it right here. Includes director's commentary, a poster. Amazon Women on the Moon, which I showed you guys. That's their 4K. I know. I've seen a lot of unboxings, and I love every one of them, actually. Brian Sauer did a great unboxing. Rejects did unboxing. He's not here right now, but he was here earlier. And thanks to him, and all the people that actually tried the donation button. For those that came in and normally super chat, I got a donation button on the other side now. So rather than super chat, try the donation button. If you want to, if you were going to anyway, your name will actually pop up on the screen. It'll scroll on a ticker, and you'll be right on your screen will be right on the video, right below me. So the Deep is here. Robert Shaw, Jacqueline Bissett, Nick Nolte. I love the Deep, so that's one I love to have. Skyrider, so you're looking at too. I got to get that demon set. That looks so sexy. 4K demons, K-Dog, that's the bomb, man. They have Cherry Falls, and for that one, they get like cast and crew production interviews, director's commentary, documentary, The Untold Story. Unfortunately, there is no uncut version of Cherry Falls. That's something that we haven't been able to find yet. But I love to see that. Was it the £30 for £16 for one £6 title? Are you serious? Oh, that's a lot, man. Hey, Dagger, welcome, man. I gotta check that out. I haven't seen your last couple of videos, Kubrick. I'm so far behind. What other sales are going on right now? Because I would like to bring up the sales stuff, and I know that I was looking at one today, like one that really intrigued me today. Like really intrigued me, and it's killing me that I don't remember what it is. It wasn't Kino. I know Deep Discount. It's got a sale on right now. I'm a big Ultraman guy, so for those that don't know, and who doesn't know this plant? I just randomly grab one out here. So all the Ultraman titles on Deep Discount right now, especially if you're in the States, this is really good for you guys. All the Ultraman titles are half off. So if you're missing any of the Ultraman stuff, or you're just starting to get into it and you don't want it to be too pricey, for your pocketbook starting out, all of the Ultraman titles on Deep Discount are half off right now. And And not just that, I'm going to put this back. But they have an exclusive Ultraman title. Whose channels run my best of? Oh, that's a good one. There are so many like channels like K-Dog that's super hard for me to choose. I know some people do like best of like when it comes to channels and stuff like that. I've never done that. I just like pretty much watch a lot of people's channels, everybody's channel. Okay, we got a Zavi US holiday sale there going on. Warlock, thanks for bringing up the links, Warlock. And CK, thanks for letting me know about the shipping. Shipping's always the killer part for us here in Canada, especially. Kubrick's brought up the link to his video, so make sure you guys save that so you can actually check that out later. But right now, and I do apologize, I'm more out of sorts than I normally am, and that's because one, I didn't plan this video the way that I plan other videos, so you can tell, when they say, well, it doesn't make a difference, you can just go on and just wing it. No, you can't. Yeah, so basically the Ultraman stuff, and if it was a deep discount as a exclusive Ultraman set that's only on the deep discount website, and it's called Birth of Ultraman, and with that one, it's got a cover that was done by Alex Ross. And for those who know Alex Ross, being a wrestling AEW guy, I'm surprised. Actually, I did mention it, Dave, on the last stream. I'm a huge fan of John Huber, and it's sad to know that he's gone. And he was such a big family guy too, which is of course something that's a huge thing for me. He was just coming into his own with the whole Brody Lee gimmick, and that was so good. It was so well done. I'm not quite sure if they'll be able to keep the Dark Order going without him, or how they're going to work with that. Maybe they'll disband them. I'm not quite sure if they're ready to put a new leader in there, type thing. It's way too early for that. AW is running a special on for him on Wednesday. When £6 title with shipping works at $30, you believe it read 16. Well, 2020 can't end quick enough. I know how you feel, man. Jason, I know how you feel. It's been a rough year for all of us, I think. But I am hoping for a really good 2021. That's what I'm going for right now. But don't worry, Dave. It was mentioned in pretty much like your rest in peace kind of in passing thing. We didn't go into any deep discussion on it. To be honest, I'm gonna do in the future when I eventually do a wrestling stream. I'm sure Kubik's not gonna be happy with that one because he's not a huge wrestling fan. Then I'll go into some stuff a bit more. Then if any of my Crimson Cult members are here, then let me know what you're thinking of the scorecard videos so far. Hey, Damien, welcome. Because I did 2 more scorecard videos today. I did one for Mill Creek. No, Mill Creek, I did that the other day. I did Kino today. And I did... What was the other one I did? I did Kino, an Indicator. Deep Discount used to have a Canadian portion to its site, but Deep Discount's all their money is done over in American. I think the Deep Discount Canadian site is closed down, and now there's only one Deep Discount. At one point, though, there were 2. Yeah. Do you remember, Warlock, when Deep Discount had a Deep Discount Canada? Because hey there, Juan, welcome, man. Because I do remember that. That's always and I miss it. But it's a few years back. But that's showing my age a bit, Warlock. But I remember when Deep Discount had like an American site and a Canadian site. Because I used to order from Deep Discount back then, and Oldies too. I think Oldies I've ordered from as well, but I don't think they've ever had a Canadian site too. It's a different setup actually, Juan, and I'm actually still like working out the ironing out the wrinkles. So what I got done now, and I do like kind of like in is that basically you can see a bit of the I'm gonna get a background. Don't worry, there's a background coming, but I'm kind of playing around with using Streamlabs. Basically, the way that works is using a donation button rather than a super chat button, because to be bluntly honest, when I use the YouTube super chat, 30% of the revenue goes to YouTube. When I use the donation button, then that helps the channel, and I that means that there's more stuff that I can actually like slowly upgrade. For instance, eventually getting a better camera for my as a webcam. Now this one isn't too bad. Like I gotta say, it's pretty good, but I do want to eventually upgrade, get a cheap 1080p camera. I did watch one of my Ronin Flicks releases, Jason. So I'm glad you asked. I watched Shredder last night. So it had been a long time since I'd seen Shredder, and for those that aren't aware, Shredder is a slasher film slash 30% actually, Damien. So Google takes 30%, like for when you do a super chat or you get monetized, then it takes 30%. So like say for instance somebody came in and I want to make math easy and donated $100 for instance, right? Then that would only actually be $70 that would go to my channel and $30 would go to YouTube. And once it reaches $100, then it pays out at you have to wait, and then there's a month in between, and then it pays out. So with the donation button on Streamlabs, it's directly I know what, Damien. It's directly linked to your own PayPal account. So basically, what happens there is when somebody donates through the donation button, what happens then is it goes directly to the PayPal account. And I guess with PayPal, when it reaches $20, whatever, then it's just it's all automatically there. So that's just a little peek behind the curtains when it comes to the way this works. So if you're on YouTube and you're getting to the point, or you're working on monetization, or that's something that you're looking into, yeah, I know it's really high. They rose it a while back. And they made it a little bit harder when it comes to getting your the revenue. So what I'm doing right now is basically I'm trying to make sure that I can start 2021 in a decent way. But so new changes to the channel, but no changes in the content. Content hopefully is going to stay higher as it was before. All right, so Shredder. What I was going to say, so I watched Shredder. Great film, but I have a couple qualms with Shredder. So we got the girl who played Tessa. Oh, actually, you should be able to see. Hopefully, if you're not seeing the comments on that are coming on the side, I do apologize, but you should still be able to see. Let me bring it up here too, and I'll see if. I want to do this right. My hair's so messy, man. You should see the live chat comments come down on the bottom of the screen now. Right there. I think. Anyway, so there was it's fun, Basement Blues. I got to say, I'm having a lot of fun because I can actually see your comments a lot better here than I can when I do it on the other way. Now, it's not just you. It's some of them are getting cut off a bit. Let me just see what I can do. How's that? There we go. Yeah, the live chat should still be there like normal, but it's just got some put on the comments put on the screen as well. So choose your poison. But anyway, Shredder lacked a couple things I kind of wanted to see. Nudity, because it's a slasher film, and there wasn't a heck of a lot of that. There was like one sequence, but when you got the girl that played Tess from Supernatural on there, you're kind of hoping for something there, and it kept going. Like there was almost nudity, and it would just kind of like slightly shy away from it. And most of the kills, there were some good kills in Shredder, but they were kind of done off screen. So those were the kind of my two. And one other thing, I was kind of tired when I was watching it, so I did nod off a couple times. Nothing to do with the film; it had to do with like me being exhausted. But the one thing that I have to say is, does anybody know why the hell she was killing everybody in the movie Shredder? Because I didn't quite understand. I knew she was evil skier, so the only thing I could think is that she was one of the three skiers that accidentally, had that little girl get killed. But it was an odd one for me. It was a bit of an odd one. Oh, my hair's such a mess. Anyway, this is not going to be one of my longer streams tonight because I wasn't ready and I didn't have a topic in hand. So I just wanted to kind of pretty much chat with you guys, see how you guys like this new format. So, thank you, CK. So pretty much, when you're on this when you're on here right now, you're gonna see like the count of pretty much how many people when people come on here, when a new person subscribes, when a person donates through the donation box that's gonna stream along the side of the screen right there. So those are the things that we'll see as we go through. I'm gonna be working with this to do like backgrounds and eventually to do screen sharing so we can look at some of the websites together, and I can actually go on to when the big sales are going on. Hey Matthew, well, you missed me. This is my first OBS Streamlabs time. Were there 6 films in the Gambler? Oh my God, I didn't know there were that many. I actually liked the transfer on Shredder. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Was there were there people that didn't like the transfer for Shredder? Because I thought it was good. One thing I did notice, though, which I thought was really kind of comical, is that they've decided to interview one girl. They get the big girl. They get they get Tessa, whose real name is Lindsay McKeon, to be interviewed, and for the Shredder Blu-ray that they put out. And I'm not sure if you noticed this, anybody that's got it or not, but they spelled her last name wrong, because her name is McKeon, just like Nancy McKeon, like not no relation, but still that's her name. But if you look at the Shredder special features, thanks George, they actually called her Lindsay McCain. Yeah, so please, yes, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button. It really does help the channel a lot, and it means that you're going to see me and knowing these videos are live, so that you're not missing out when they're live. It makes it a lot easier. Well, this movie was done back in the early 2000s, so it doesn't, like, Shredder's an older film. There's no excuse. Thank you, Dagger. I'm actually liking the new setup. I'll be doing this down in my downstairs in my movie library as well. But I'm gonna be moving around different places. The good thing about this is once I get a green screen, then I can actually do this anywhere. It's not gonna matter what's in the background. Hey there, Todd. Welcome, man. Hey guys, welcome Todd to the Call to Cinema. Todd actually is a new Crimson Cult member, and he's been very active on the Crimson Cult. He's actually looked into to some of the videos, and asked some really good questions, especially about film noir. Todd actually made me think of doing a film noir video in the near future, so expect that. I'm going to be doing a kind of a live stream talking film noir, but I'm also going to be doing like a more targeted, shorter film noir video on the Patreon account as well. I'm going to be looking into some of those film noir sets that I want to grab in the new year. I do want to get the Indicator stuff. I have, I think, got 3 sets left to get from Indicator that I don't have right now. My last one that I picked up, that I got from my mom, is this one right here. Is the Norman J. Warren set, which, by the way, is definitely the bomb, man. I got to start watching this. I have the most of the a lot of the titles on the Vinegar Syndrome label, but the features on the Vinegar Syndrome titles weren't a lot, and this is the features on the Norman J. Warren set, including a huge book, a poster, like cards, and like I know I think there's other commentaries on the Vinegar Syndrome one, but the commentaries aren't the same as the commentaries on the Indicator edition, so they don't double over, and I do like Norman J. Warren a lot, so basically it's never an issue with me grabbing more Norman J. Warren titles or double dipping when it comes to a director that I really like. And it was a Christmas gift, so it's not really double dipping, to be totally fair. And I am so excited to watch those. I'm not sure if those are reaching free or not. I got my PS4 hooked up upstairs because I was watching some 3D titles. Oh yeah, Vince, like the extras on that, like Indicator just kills it with box. I did like a scorecard for Indicator today on my Patreon channel. California Split. That's coming. Yeah, when does that come out? I'll definitely check it out. Like I would love to get some of those Kino titles. I don't have any Kino. When I did the Kino review for 2020, when I did the scorecard for that, I didn't see any new stuff kind of pop up for I don't have into 2020 releases. What I'm trying to say. Tremors is selling it fast. Hey there, Cartoon Fortress. Welcome, man. I know how you feel about Indicator, man. I would love to have like a complete Indicator library eventually, because they just do such good stuff. George here, I'm not sure if George is still here, but George has probably the most impressive Indicator library I've ever seen. So if you haven't checked out any of George's videos, make sure you do, because his Indicator stuff it's mind blowing. Burn Offerings is a really good film. That's one that I don't have in my collection. That's a Dan Curtis film. One that I still need in my collection. I'm a huge Dan Curtis fan. So they're in the classier like Kino stuff. See, I got a mixture of all of it. I got like Highway to Hell, which I thought was a really good film, and I got some of the silent stuff, and my better half, she gets a lot of the French stuff. What am I watching tonight after the live show? Actually, you guys kind of decided for me. I'm probably watching one of the Norman J. Warren ones. I haven't seen Inseminite in a long time, so I'm probably going to get watching Inseminite. Doctor Who movies. Oh yeah, I got the Peter Cushing ones on a UK set, but I do need to upgrade them to Blu-ray because the one I got is a DVD set. Though I'll never get rid of my DVD set because it's just a really sexy looking set, and my dad got it for me. So that's always a must keep for me. Hey there, George, Indicator dude. All right, guys. So with that being said, this is my shorter video. I'll promise next time to do a longer video, and I'm hoping to do one probably either tomorrow or the next day. And I'll try to tweak the setup a bit and just see how this goes, and have my hair not so messy. But there you go, guys. I don't even know how to end it. Yes, I do. There's an end stream button right there. I am Aaron. I'm going to get some food before I go to sleep because I work tomorrow and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to be honest with you. Anyway, thank you for joining me here tonight in the video. Thank you guys for both the super chats. Thank you for the donations. I really appreciate that. I was really concerned that it wasn't working. If you came in there early, you got to see my better half kind of like come on screen. So that was different. Like she actually walked in here. I don't think she knew that. Hey, Dead Pit Radio. Don't think she knew that the camera was right there. But yeah, she got to. You never see her on screen, and she was on screen. So you never know what you're going to get when you come into the Cult of Cinema. I am Aaron. You guys are the Cult of Cinema. You guys are awesome. Amazing. Mr. Awesome right there. And to my Crimson Cult members, thank you so much. It's the Patreon channel has been growing a lot recently, and I think that's because I've been putting out a lot of content on it, and I've been trying to really up the content on there. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's really fun. I've become one of our Crimson Cult members and talk about some really cool scorecard stuff and some new stuff coming in the future. If you are a Crimson Cult member and you've not yet checked out my Bahia Blanca review, it's one of my favorite things I made on the page. Make sure to check it out. I will see you guys here again really soon. And I apologize for the randomness of the stream, but we'll get it worked out next time. Have a great night, guys.